What if I told you that the very fruits you're eating every morning to boost your health could actually be silently making your erectile dysfunction worse? The truth is, many men over the age of 50 have no idea that certain fruits can increase prostate inflammation, disrupt hormonal balance, and even lower testosterone, the key physiological factor needed to maintain natural erections. According to a study published in the Journal of Urology, chronic pelvic inflammation, often caused by inappropriate dietary choices, can lead to a decrease in sexual desire and response in up to 60% of men over 55 without any obvious warning signs. But don't worry, in this video, I'll reveal which fruits you should avoid and suggest safer alternatives that can help reduce inflammation and naturally restore testosterone levels. And especially right at the beginning of the main content, I'll share a truth that most men overlook, something you've likely thought of as healthy, but in fact, it might be the silent culprit. Trust me, you won't see it coming. But before we begin, I'd love to get to know you a little better. What's your name, and where in the world are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment below so I know who I'm walking alongside today. If you find this topic important for men's health after 50, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and drop a question if you have any concerns about sexual health, testosterone, or prostate wellness. Now let's get started with the first part. Why can eating fruit the wrong way actually make erectile dysfunction worse? Part 1. Why can fruit make erectile dysfunction worse? It may sound counterintuitive, but the truth is, many fruits that seem healthy at first glance can actually contribute to worsening erectile dysfunction, especially in men over 50. Why is that? The male body, particularly after middle age, relies heavily on the stability of two key factors: testosterone and microcirculation in the pelvic region. But when you consume fruits with a high glycemic index, or those that contain compounds that trigger low-grade inflammation over time, your body starts falling into a cascade of unfavorable responses. First, the natural sugar fructose found in some fruits when consumed excessively can increase insulin levels. This leads to belly fat accumulation, reduced natural testosterone production, and increased hormonal resistance. Second, certain fruits are acidic or contain naturally occurring histamine. While the amount may be small, if you're already dealing with chronic prostatitis or frequent nighttime urination, these compounds can irritate the pelvic floor and further aggravate low-grade inflammation. And lastly, male hormones and erectile function are highly sensitive to even slight changes in metabolism and inflammation. So just one unsuitable fruit choice each day can build up into something significant over time. You don't need to cut fruit out of your diet entirely. But choosing the wrong kinds, eating them at the wrong time, or simply having too much, that's what your body can no longer handle effectively after 50. In the next part, I'll break down which fruits you should temporarily avoid if you're experiencing erectile issues, and the reasons behind each one might just make you rethink your daily habit. Part 2. Fruits you should avoid if you're experiencing erectile dysfunction. As a doctor specializing in men's health, I have to emphasize this. Not all fruits are suitable for the physiological condition of men over 50, especially if you're experiencing symptoms like erectile dysfunction, frequent nighttime urination, or reduced libido. Here's why: after 50, the male body undergoes very specific changes in hormones and inflammatory responses. And some fruits, even those considered healthy on paper, can cause adverse effects if consumed at the wrong time or in the wrong way. Let's break down each case through the lens of physiology. Number 1. Oranges, lemons, grapefruits. More harm than good when your prostate is inflamed. These citrus fruits are high in acid. In a healthy person, citric acid aids digestion and provides antioxidant support. But in someone with chronic prostatitis, this acid can irritate the bladder and pelvic floor, areas already highly sensitive to any chemical triggers. Some of my patients have shared that they felt a slight burning in the urethra or an urge to urinate more often after drinking orange juice, something they hadn't noticed before. Number 2. Watermelon contains a helpful compound, but comes with hidden risks. Many people know that watermelon contains citrulline, a precursor to nitric oxide that helps dilate blood vessels and improve blood flow. But what they don't realize is that watermelon has a relatively high glycemic index, meaning it can spike insulin levels rapidly after eating. And high insulin is the silent enemy of testosterone. It suppresses Leydig cell activity in the testes, reducing both testosterone production and sexual drive. If you eat watermelon at night or in large portions, your body faces a conflicting reaction. Blood vessels dilate, but testosterone gets suppressed, resulting in unstable, difficult-to-maintain erections. Number 3. Overripe bananas accidentally disrupt the serotonin-testosterone balance. Bananas are rich in tryptophan, a compound that increases serotonin production in the brain. Serotonin helps with relaxation and sleep, but if it rises too high, it can suppress the hypothalamic-pituitary-gonadal axis, the chain responsible for triggering testosterone production. When you eat 2-3 overripe bananas daily, especially in the evening, your serotonin levels may spike enough to slightly reduce testosterone without you even noticing. Over time, this begins to impact both the frequency and quality of your erections, particularly in men already dealing with low hormone levels. Number 4. Grapes, small in size but disruptive to hormones. Grapes are packed with simple sugars, glucose and fructose. But what's more concerning is their content of resveratrol and other bioactive compounds that interact with both estrogen and androgen receptors. This means that if your body is hormonally sensitive, consuming grapes frequently may disrupt the testosterone-estrogen balance, especially in those with metabolic syndrome, fatty liver, or belly fat. This is exactly why some middle-aged men who eat grapes regularly begin to feel physically weaker, more fatigued, and notice a gradual drop in sexual drive that's hard to explain. Number 5. Dried fruits, the sweet culprit silently inflaming your blood vessels. Dried fruits can be seen as a concentrated replica of natural sugar. Just a small serving of raisins or dried apricots can contain 3 to 4 times the amount of sugar found in fresh fruit. This concentrated sugar spikes insulin, increases inflammation in the blood vessels, and reduces the sensitivity of penile tissue to nitric oxide, the key molecule required for a firm erection. Many men don't realize that this seemingly harmless snack is actually one of the hidden reasons why they wake up without that morning strength, or why erections during intimacy suddenly lose firmness midway. In short, if you're trying to improve your sexual health, but continue eating the fruits we've discussed every day, you're unknowingly slowing down your own recovery process. But the body always has its way of sending signals when something isn't right. In the next part, I'll show you the clear signs that the fruits you're eating every day may be negatively affecting your testosterone and erection function, even if you think your diet is healthy. Part 3. Signs that you're being affected by the wrong kind of fruit. One thing I've noticed in many male patients over the age of 50 is this. They rarely consider fruit as a possible cause of their sexual health issues. Meanwhile, the body is quietly sending out distress signals. If you've already cut down on alcohol, gone to bed earlier, exercised regularly, yet your erectile problems still haven't improved, then the real cause might be those harmless fruits that keep showing up in your daily meals. Here are the most common warning signs I've seen over the years. Sign number 1. Fatigue and difficulty concentrating after eating fruit or drinking smoothies. This suggests your blood sugar is swinging rapidly, insulin spikes and crashes, leaving you sluggish and mentally drained. And that lack of mental energy, it directly affects your libido and sexual reflexes. Sign number 2. Mild burning sensation in the pelvic area or frequent urination without a clear reason. This could be a sign of urethral irritation or low-grade prostate inflammation, often triggered by acidic fruits or plant compounds that your body doesn't handle well. Sign number 3. Loss of morning erections or inconsistent erections when needed. Many men think this is just a part of aging. But when testosterone is low and the tiny blood vessels in the pelvis are inflamed, erection quality is clearly affected. And certain fruits could be the silent trigger behind this disruption. Sign number 4. Increased belly fat and loss of muscle mass, even with regular exercise. This points to a metabolic imbalance, often paired with insulin resistance. And once insulin becomes resistant, natural testosterone production declines, leaving you feeling like you've lost your spark, despite leading a healthy lifestyle. If you're experiencing 2 or more of these signs, chances are your body isn't responding well to the fruit you thought was helping you. But don't worry, the good news is, there are other fruits, when chosen correctly, that can actually support testosterone, improve blood flow, and help restore your sexual function naturally. And that's exactly what I'll be sharing with you in the next part. My recommendations for the healthiest fruits, specifically for men over 50 who want to regain their vitality. Part 4. Fruits you should eat to improve sexual health and reduce inflammation. My friend, the male body after age 50 doesn't need a lot, but it does need the right things. And this is especially true for what you put into your body every single day, including fruit. If you choose the right kinds, fruit can become a kind of natural medicine, helping reduce inflammation, boost testosterone, and support sexual function in a gentle and sustainable way. Here are the fruits I often recommend to my male patients over 50, not only for their benefits to the prostate, but also for their ability to improve blood flow and revive sexual response. Number 1. Blueberries, a powerful anti-inflammatory warrior for the prostate. Blueberries contain anthocyanins, potent antioxidants that protect the walls of small blood vessels, prevent microdamage in the pelvic region, and support healthy circulation. Many studies have shown that blueberries reduce prostate inflammation and improve erection response in older men when consumed regularly. Number 2. Ripe pears, gentle, low in sugar, and friendly to your hormones. Pears have a low sugar content and don't cause insulin spikes. What's special is that the soluble fiber in pears helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce nighttime urination, and support kidney detox, all of which benefit both sexual function and deep sleep. Number 3. Apples, a modest fruit with powerful hormonal effects. Apples contain pectin, a type of fiber that nourishes gut-friendly bacteria. And as you might know, a healthy gut microbiome is closely tied to testosterone levels and mental well-being. Apples also help manage cholesterol, essential for healthy blood vessels and stronger erection response. Number 4. Strawberries support circulation and natural arousal. Strawberries are rich in antioxidants and vitamin C, which help increase nitric oxide production, a key molecule that dilates blood vessels and improves erectile function. Adding a few strawberries to your breakfast or as a light dessert can make a real difference over time. Number 5. Papaya, gentle on digestion, helps stabilize hormonal balance. Papaya is rich in the enzyme papain, which aids in protein digestion and lightens the liver's load, the liver being the primary organ that metabolizes testosterone. Papaya also has natural anti-inflammatory properties, making it a good fit for men dealing with chronic prostatitis or metabolic imbalance. These fruits aren't magic pills, but if you include them in your diet consistently, moderately, and at the right time, they can become a solid foundation for restoring testosterone, erection response, and overall vitality. So how do you know if your body is actually on the right path to recovery? What signs show that you're finally moving in the right direction? That's exactly what I'll be sharing in the next part, where all the changes finally begin to show on the outside. Stay tuned, Part 5. Signs of sexual recovery after adjusting your fruit intake correctly. When you start choosing fruits that are more suitable for the male body after age 50, the transformation doesn't happen loudly. Instead, the recovery happens quietly, but clearly, if you're observant enough to notice. Here are the early signals, simple and easy to recognize, that show you're heading in the right direction in restoring your sexual health and hormones naturally. Sign number 1, morning erections return more regular and stronger. This is one of the clearest signs that your natural testosterone is rising, pelvic blood flow is improving, and your sexual reflex system is coming back into rhythm. It doesn't have to be intense, just the regular presence each morning is already a very encouraging sign. Sign number 2, deeper sleep, fewer awakenings during the night. As prostate inflammation and bladder irritation decrease, nighttime urination also lessens, leading to more stable sleep. You'll feel the difference, waking up feeling refreshed, more mentally alert, because deep sleep is a foundational condition for testosterone recovery. Sign number 3. A warm sensation gradually returns, especially in your hands, feet, and lower abdomen. When circulation improves, heat distribution becomes more even to the extremities, especially to areas related to male function like the lower abdomen and legs. Many have shared with me that a few weeks after switching fruits, they start to feel a slow, steady warmth, a signal that the peripheral vascular system is coming back to life. Sign number 4. Reduced belly fat, easier muscle retention, even without changing your workout routine. As insulin stabilizes and testosterone gently increases, you'll start to notice a flatter stomach, a leaner waistline, even if your eating and activity remain the same. It's not because you're dieting. It's because your body is no longer fighting against itself through inflammation and metabolic imbalance from the wrong fruits. All of these subtle changes are your body's way of responding and thanking you for choosing wisely, listening closely, and making smart adjustments to your daily diet. However, to maintain these results over the long term, It's important to understand the science behind why these changes happen. And that's exactly what I'll be sharing with you in the next part, where you'll discover how fruit powerfully affects men's sexual health through the lens of hormones, nervous system, and circulation. Part 6, Scientific Evidence to Reinforce Your Confidence. There's something I always tell my patients. Your body doesn't respond based on emotion, it responds based on biological mechanisms. So when you change something as simple as the type of fruit you eat every day, you're actually influencing your hormonal system, blood vessels, and central nervous system in ways that science has already clearly documented. Let's take a look at some well-established science-backed benefits that you may start to feel after making this change. Benefit number 1. Lower sugar, lower insulin, higher testosterone. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that simply keeping insulin levels stable for 3 weeks can increase natural testosterone in men by an average of 12–18%, without the need for medication. Low glycemic fruits are a key support factor in making that possible. Benefit number 2, anti-inflammation, prostate protection, better erection quality. Anthocyanins in blueberries, polyphenols in apples and papaya have been scientifically shown to suppress pro-inflammatory cytokines, the main culprits in chronic prostatitis, according to Harvard Men's Health Watch. Once prostate inflammation is reduced, nerve signaling in the pelvic area recovers, leading to more stable erections. Benefit number 3, improved circulation, activation of natural sexual reflexes. Strawberries, apples, and pears help increase nitric oxide production, the molecule responsible for relaxing blood vessels and forming the physiological basis of an erection. Without good circulation, firm erections are impossible, and choosing the right fruit is the first step toward restoring this vascular foundation naturally. In short, if you've started noticing positive changes in your body after adjusting your fruit choices, it's not a coincidence. It's the result of science-based adjustments, grounded in a deep understanding of male physiology. And now you hold in your hands a simple but powerful principle. Eat fruit not based on trends or hearsay, but based on what your body truly needs for sexual vitality. My friend, sexual health after 50 doesn't come from expensive pills or magical promises on the internet. It comes from the small things, often overlooked, like the kind of fruit you choose to eat with your breakfast each day. Just by making a few adjustments in your daily meals, you may start to notice deeper sleep, morning erections returning, a growing warmth throughout your body, and most importantly, a renewed sense of control over yourself. This isn't just a sexual improvement, it's a quiet, sustainable, and truly natural revival of your masculine vitality. So start today, listen to your body, adjust what you feed it. And never underestimate the power of a small decision, because it might just change the course of your entire journey. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment to share your experience or ask a question if there's anything still unclear. I always read and respond. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because there's still so much valuable knowledge waiting for you in the next videos. See you soon, and may you always stay strong from the inside out.